Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Today is my favorite type of video to film. It's my favorites video for the month of March 2019. So today I'm just gonna go over some products that I have been absolutely loving for the month of March. Don't know about you, but favorites videos are my favorite to watch. I love to know what people are using on a daily. Like, you see a lot of these videos where they're like, yeah, this product was great, I really liked it, first impressions or reviews, but do they continue to like it? Do they continue to use it? That's why I love favorites videos. So if you're a fan of favorite videos, then keep on watching. Okay guys, so I have quite a lot of products today to go over, but before we start, please take this time to subscribe. Make sure that you click that little notification bell so that way you're notified every time that I upload. Also, give this video a thumbs up. Do all that right now. That way you don't miss out on the giveaway once I reach 200 subscribers, which I am almost there. I'm already over 150 subscribers as of right now, and I cannot wait to do this giveaway. All the details for the giveaway are written down in the description box of this video. All right, let's get started. All right, so some of these products are brand new and some of these are older products that I kind of put away, forgot about, and then took out of the drawer recently and just started loving again. Okay, so my first item is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Oil. Now, I used to absolutely love this. I mean, you can see how much I have used. You don't need much. So that tells you I've actually used this quite a bit. I used to love it. It's just such a good primer, especially if you have really dry skin. You know, I just love the way that it mixes with my foundation. It just helps give a more glowy look to my foundation. I was nervous when I first tried it a long time ago because I was scared that it was going to make the foundation too dewy and it would slide off, and that is not the case. And I highly recommend anyone that's looking for a good hydrating primer. Like I said, I took this back out and I can't stop using it. So another primer that I have absolutely fallen in love with is the Cover FX Dewy Skin Primer. It is a newer primer from Cover FX. I've been testing it out for almost 2 months now, and I love it. Like I said before, I have really dry skin and I really have a hard time, even with hydrating foundations. They'll look really good at first, and by the end of the day, my skin just gets so dry and it just starts breaking down foundations and it just looks horrible. I have noticed this Cover FX Dewy Primer just does the job. It just gives me such a glow throughout the day. It seems to really help the foundation last. Now, will I say that it would make it last as long as a matte foundation? No, but this does help me be able to use more mattifying foundations because I have really dry skin. I have a hard time using matte foundations, but this really helps, and I'm loving it. Okay, so the next thing is the Baremineral's Complexion Rescue Hydrating Foundation Stick, and I am in color Buttercream 03. Now, I have always been a huge fan of the Complexion Rescue gel formula. I've always used it for work and I just love it. It's not a heavy foundation. I use it for work. I work 24-hour shifts, and it just doesn't look cakey, looks like a natural skin, just kind of evens out the skin tone, and I absolutely have been loving it for a very long time. When they came out with the stick version, I was really curious. I did do a review on it. I will link it up above if you would like to watch it, but I have been using this a lot for when I go to work, and it just gives me just this beautiful, healthy looking skin, and I absolutely love it, and I have been definitely using this quite a bit. Now, another foundation that I've recently just found, maybe about like 2 weeks ago, so it's kind of cheating because it hasn't been a full month, but I cannot put this foundation down at all. So this is the Foundcealer foundation from Tarte. I am in shade 22B Light Beige. This stuff looks amazing. It doesn't look like I'm wearing foundation on my skin at all. I am actually wearing it right now. It lasts for such a long time. I really like the combo of the primer oil and this together. That has been like my go-to, and I can't stop wearing it. Like, even my husband couldn't tell that I was wearing foundation. That's how good it looked. And I love it, and I am so glad that they came out with this. I was just shocked when they came out with it because I didn't hear anything about it, and then boom, it launched. And so I am super, super excited that I found this. Definitely try this out if you like a light to medium coverage. You can build this up to a bottom medium coverage. I really like applying this more with a beauty blender than a brush. And yeah, I am a huge fan. Can't put it down. Loving this. Okay, so the next thing is a bronzer. Now, if you have watched on my channel before, you know that my all-time favorite bronzer is the Marc Jacobs Tantastic Bronzer, and I have found a dupe thanks to Jaclyn Hill. I had actually already purchased this and I was waiting for it to come in, and then she said that it was a dupe for the Tantastic, and I was really curious to try this, and she was right. Now I have in color Icon. This blends out so easily. It looks absolutely gorgeous. When I go to work, I will use this as a bronzer, and then obviously in my crease to just kind of define my eyes. This is a huge bronzer, just like the Tantastic. I am loving this, and I highly recommend for anyone who's looking for a good bronzer. So another thing is from the drugstore is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush, and this is Keep It Peachy. I've always been a huge fan of peach blushes, and I have been absolutely loving this. The price of this obviously is great. It's Wet n Wild. I love Wet n Wild. And yeah, so I would highly recommend if you are looking for a good blush. So this is not a new product, but this is a concealer that I stopped using because there were so many other concealers that I was trying that I kind of forgot about this. And if you've watched any of my recent videos, then you know I have been using this a lot. And this is the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. I am in Custard. I love this concealer. I don't know why I would have ventured away from it, because this is amazing and I love it, and I'm back to using it again. So yes, huge fan. If you have never tried this, this is amazing. It's very hydrating under the eyes. My eyes never look dry or cakey, and it has good coverage. So the next thing is an eyeshadow palette. This is the Naked Reloaded. I actually did a review on that. I will link that up above if you're interested in watching. Now, I have been using this quite a bit. This palette is just awesome for an everyday. It just has everyday colors in it. You can do a smoky eye, you can do a very neutral everyday look, you can glam it up. I just love this eyeshadow palette. I've been reaching for it a lot, especially because mostly on the everyday I don't do a very glam look like I am wearing now. And if you really like the look that I'm wearing now, I do not know if this video will be up before or after, but once it is uploaded, I will link it down in the description box. And this was a get ready with me that I filmed prior to this, trying out some new products. So yes, I'm really loving the Naked Reloaded palette. I really liked the Naked palette when they originally came out with it like 10 years ago. So yeah, I am enjoying this thoroughly. Eyeliners. Love these babies. So I have actually been loving these for 2 months straight. I wanted to put this in my February favorites, had it on the table. Sadly, I completely forgot about it. So this is the Roller Liner Eyeliner, and I have black and brown. I absolutely love these. They go over any eyeshadow, any shimmer shade, anything. They glide on super easy. You can do an easy wing with it, and I struggle a lot with the wing because of my hooded eyes, and I just love these eyeliners. And I'm not a huge eyeliner fan, but these have made me one. Okay, the next thing is a cream bronzer that I've been using, and this is from Milk Makeup. This is their matte bronzer stick, and this is in shade Baked. Now, this smells like Play-Doh. Like Play-Doh. Like when I smell this, it just brings me back to my childhood of playing with Play-Doh. But besides that, this is an amazing cream bronzer. I love cream products, especially because my skin is more on the mature side. So cream products obviously look better than powder products because I do have some fine lines and wrinkles. And I have been absolutely loving this. I have been using this for the days that I work, and just on the everyday. I highly recommend this. This is a great product, and you get a lot of product. And if you like the smell of Play-Doh, this is it. This is your product. Okay, so the next thing is a skincare product. This is the Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment with Avocado. Now, I have been loving this. You can see that I've used quite a bit. Now, this is a very heavy eye cream, but it does, when you work it in, it does like thin out. I've seen a really big difference in my under eyes. They look plumper. I've noticed that they're not as dry looking, that my makeup goes on better. I put this on morning and night. So I have really been loving this. Just is amazing. And it doesn't burn your eyes if you get it in by accident, because usually you get it on and it seems to move. This will not move. It stays right where you put it. Okay, so the next thing is the Fenty Beauty Gloss in Fenty Glow. I use this every day. This is like the perfect glossy nude, and it just smells like candy. Like, I literally can't get enough of this. But I will tell you, if you put too much on, it will become a goopy mess. And you don't need much. It just, oh, it just smells so good. But yeah, I have been loving this. I use this every day. It is very hydrating. And I love it. It makes my lips look juicy and plump, and I can't get enough. So the next thing is my Origins Super Spot Remover. For some reason, I have been breaking out like I'm a teenager, which never happens. I mean, I usually break out around here, but it has been like really bad lately, more intense than normal, and this has been a savior. Now, I mentioned this in my skincare favorites, and you know, I just haven't needed it, and since I've been needing it, I'm loving it again. Okay, so the next product is a hair product. It is by Living Proof. It is the Restore Dry Scalp Treatment. Relieves dryness, itching, and irritation, which I get hives in the back of my scalp here. First it starts off dry, and then I get hives, and then I scratch, and then and then it becomes itchy because it's trying to heal, and it's just an evil cycle. And this stuff has been a savior, and I absolutely love it. It has saved my scalp. I am not ripping my poor scalp apart. When I forget to put this on, I notice, and I'm like, oh, I forgot to put it on, and I immediately do it. It says that it takes up to 4 weeks to work. I saw results a lot faster than 4 weeks, but you're supposed to apply it to clean, damp, detangled hair, and I usually do it after I wash my hair, and I just kind of put it through. So I use this probably about 2 to 3 times a week. When I don't remember, my scalp reminds me, and the next time I remember. It's another hair product, Olaplex Hair Perfector number 3. So this is a bond builder. I have seen such a big difference in my hair, the frizziness. It's a little bit more tameable. Mentioned in one of my videos before that I've been having issues with my hair falling out due to alopecia after having a baby. And then the hairs that were growing back just were very coarse and dry and just out of control. And I have seen such a huge difference in using this. My only thing is that I can only get like maybe 3 uses out of this because my hair is so long and it is so thick. Like, the actual hair is very thick, so it soaks in a lot of product. Another hair product that I've been absolutely loving is the It's 10, and this is a miracle hair mask. I got this at Target. This is amazing. I've been using this as a conditioner. When I do wash my hair, I notice that my hair is easier to detangle, that it is super soft, and feels very healthy for quite a few days, because I usually wash my hair every 2 to 3 days because it's just so dry that if I wash it too much, then I dry my hair out even more. So I have 2 more hair products. The first one is the Kristen Less Weightless Shine Leave-In Conditioner for all hair types. Detangles, softens, strengthens, moisture, sealing, blah, 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 blah. It does the job. I got this at Target. I have a really hard time, as you see, like, I wear headbands because all this hair growth just kind of flies around, especially when I'm at work or right before I go to bed. My hair will just get really tangled, and I will spray this all over, and I will be able to brush through my hair without ripping out more hair that I'm already losing. So I absolutely love this. This is a little bit on the pricey side, but works amazing. Now, this is an old favorite. I used to use this all the time, which is the BioSilk Original Silk Therapy. This is to help calm frizz, and it does. It is amazing. It, again, is a little bit on the pricey side. I bought this at Ulta, but because my hair has been super frizzy from all the regrowth, it's been like out of control, so this has been a savior. The next 2 things kind of go together. So I got these exfoliating gloves from Ulta. These work so good. You put a little bit of soap and you just kind of exfoliate your body. What a difference. Even if I'm not doing a self tanner, which you probably saw that that's what it was, but I just like to do a good exfoliating of the body, sometimes once or twice a week, and this is awesome, and it was really priced reasonable. So last but not least is the Loving Tan 2-Hour Express. This is the medium color. This is for light to medium skin tones. The first time that I've ever used this. I absolutely loved the tan that I got from this, and it faded really nice. Now obviously I made sure that my skin was moisturized afterwards, and then I make sure that I exfoliated as it did start to kind of break down, but you really could not tell. It just looked like I was kissed by the sun. It wasn't ridiculously too dark. I didn't leave it on for the full 2 hours because I just didn't have the time. It's like an hour and a half maybe. So I definitely think that if I had left this on, obviously it would have developed even darker, but it just looks so natural and it faded out so natural. So I am a huge fan. I will be doing this again. So yeah, I'm super excited and loving tan. Okay guys, so that is all the products for my March 2019 favorites. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you so much for joining me. Please make sure that you subscribe and that you click that little notification bell. That way you are notified every time that I upload. And please give this video a thumbs up and show this mama some love. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.